I'm not ready, but I'm going to have to be ready. I don't know if it's the light or what, but just trying to fix up this. Trying to match my blue eyes with the yellow. Somehow there's a big difference between the blue eyes. So I'm going to start this by showing you what happens with the infliction of, I'm going to in fact show you the infliction, what it's going to be. So one part is here, the other part is here. LC. You put them together, it actually looks like that, right? Now what I'm going to do to this paper is I'm going to show you what that is. You see what that is? One is going out, one is going in. Now what you do to create the dollar sign with this is poke a stick right through it. What you see on paper, okay, is not the full effect of the actuality if it was dimensional. We see it in a flat face. How many other ways are there to see it? I'm not into what would it be? It'd be the science of, what science would that be? I don't know, but it is in the science and it's calculable. And so I'm going to show it to you this way. So we stick a stick inside here, it comes out here, and then it comes out here. That same stick goes into two worlds, goes into two worlds. So imagine now if I gave this a little bit of a twist, you would see a round world. You would see a round world. Some kind of distortioned round world. You can't actually go all the way around, but you can go 3/4 and 3/4 like the magic trick and think that you went all the way around. Have you ever seen this in a magic trick where you put your hand in and they move the body around and they move the hand in and they can put their hand, look, it's going right through the body, but it never made it through the body. You know what I'm saying? It's some kind, I don't remember what that trick was. But you put the, so then when we look at that trick, and we've done this before, I'm going to do it in the back of this piece of paper. Okay. And now I'm going to do it. And you always want to work with lines. Let's not get away. So the actuality of that, okay, if you're doing it with 3 lines, okay, are you doing it with 2 lines? Are you doing it with 2 lines? Which is the world we're doing it in? So if I did it here to make it equal, I would have to do this. It's an automatic. If I did that, then there would be an outline to this shape. It really doesn't look like the trueness of doing this, which is the smallest size to create it. You can also create it this way, which would be a larger size, but the dimensions of area space and the horns are different. Just to know, 1, 2, 2, 1. The separations are all the same as the separations on our keyboard. They're all the same. So this over here, if you take a good look, we have created number 8 right there. And in the creation of number 8, right, which is connecting both sides, we have this little tail over here and this little tail over here. Now, is that tail joined by this? Is that part of the tail, or is it actually the S that came out first? Right? It could have been, let me see. Could have been the lamed, and then we would, well, if it was the lamed, sorry, I went too deep. I only wanted to go one deep. It was the lamed, then I would add on this and add on this. What happens if this turns to the other side? Right? I'm just trying to think of the filling in the bricks. You know, there would be another stick over here of 2 lines, and then this stick of 2 lines, and then this would now come in, and this would. I'm just trying to see what would be happening if there was a rotation with it. But anyways, this will create 9 and 6 in rotation of the 8 heaven between the 2 sides, and it all starts by area 25. Okay, area space 44, 9 and 35 equaling to 44. I didn't have to do it that way. I should have did it as 19 and 16, 7 and 9. Sorry, yeah, equaling to 35. The S and the P letter. ACE is what equals to 9, and that's where I get 44. I don't know why I marked 45. And that is space, area, Earth's heart. The totality of it is this, and the total here is 6 and 9 in rotation of the creation of the money Mars. Money Mars. I wanted to talk about, yes, it was all about T minus 10. So what is T minus 10? So T is 20. So what if we were going 2 ways at the same time? What if we were going to that way, and it was a rocket ship going up? As it was going up, it was going further away and getting closer to. So we have to think of that reality. But now we're going to count down. Okay? And the countdown is 10, 9, 8. So when it's going 10, 9, 8 from this side, right, it's going 1, 2, 3 on this side. As it's going down, it's going up. So we're counting down actually from 10. We're counting down from the other side into 9, 8, right? We're counting down from the other side because we're still on this side because we haven't left yet. So we're going from 10, and 10 is the start, and we're still here. So we go 10, and then we're getting closer. 7, that's where 3 is. And then we go 6, and then we go 5. And now it's the true countdown, 4 and 4. 5 and 4. 5 up, jets engines running, checking the engines. So anyways, this is the way we count down. It goes like this: 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 9, 8, 17, 8, 7, 15, 7, 6, 13, 6, 5, 11. 6, 5, 11. What's the next one? 5, 4, 9, 4, 3, 7, 3, 2, 5, 2, 1, 3. Blast off. So we count it this way. Can I get that camera focused over here? Is this? Oh, let me fix the focus. I don't like the focus. Okay, so when we counted down from 10. Where is my 10? Okay. We counted down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, when I'm looking down, I wanted to show you what I did here. This is not a good thing to show you over here. I'm in the wrong position. I'm in the wrong position. So when we're counting down, okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this one would be, whoop, I didn't do that right. This one would be BO, blast off, 2 and 15, connection of the mind cube. Connection of the mind cube. This will be another 5. Let's see now that we've done this, okay, I need to go, this will be 3, this will be 2, this will be 4, this will be 5, this will be 6, this will be 7, this will be 8, this will be 9, this, well, I didn't start it in the right position somehow. This will be 0, and this will be 1. So when we're counting up this way, or counting down this way, and counting up this way, this is our T minus 10. The T is the 20th letter in gematria. It is the 7th G in gematria. They are both 77. This is the connection of the Christ. This is the connection of the Christ. CHR 1ST 39. Angel link 1ST. Where else am I going to go with this? So what has to happen? I don't know why on the other page I had it a little bit different. I want to see what I did on the other page, and it came out more the way I liked it. Right, because I went right from, where did I go? 9 under 9, 8 under 8. Why was the 9 here? What happened to my 10? 9, 8, 7, 6. And I don't know why I did it that way over here. But anyways, we're going to keep it that way. I'm going to have to look at that again. So we counted down and we ended here. Now we counted up. 1, 2, we start, you see, we count down, and now we move over one line, and now we go back up to the top. So the total over here is going to equal 45 diagonal. And this is row A, this is row A, this is row B. In row B, okay, it's going to be 2 through 9 is going to equal to 44, plus 0 plus 1 equals to 45. So they both equal to 45, except this one equals to in space. Okay, and over here it's a pass, and it is the sun to the entry of 99 times 6, and 9 times 5 equals 45, 54, 32, 23, also known as 11, 11. 660, 683, 23rd hour. 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 equals to, and they both equals maybe scriptures, revelations, I don't know, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, then this way, when we count this way, it becomes 3, 5, 7, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 1. And that is the, 3. I don't know why I put the 3 over here. And this is the count up when you're counting both rows at a time. So is this what's happening with the countdown? That's my question. I'm not sure if I'm not proud on how I came across with this. I don't believe this should have went here, but I did put it here as 10 goes like this. And also, is it 109? Is that the way we're going? Over here, it shows me 90. Anyways, let me jump off of this and see if there's anything else. Yes, there was one little piece over here. I have a question about 1 between 2. Okay, in this scenario, this is the block, the cube turned sideways. Now, this is one area between 2 areas, or one area dividing into 2 areas. So if each of these areas holds their own ingredients, one sends its ingredient into this side and this side. This side and this side mix their own ingredients of 1, in which 1 pumps its ingredient down here. And then these 2 ingredients come into here. I did it this way, the reason I did it this way, I can't go, I didn't want to go into the wall. The reason, maybe I could have did it like that, right? I'm just thinking, like maybe I could have went up like that, and in here, I'm just trying to think of what the in-between shape is, and I don't have my eraser. Anyways, the reason I did it this way is it just tells you what comes next. You know what I'm saying? What comes next? Then we have this space over here, and we have that. Is it 2? We have 2, and then we have that, and then we have 2 over here and 2 over here. I'm not happy that I did that. I'm very upset with myself. I need to erase it somehow. I need to fix it. I need to fix it, so give me a minute. Give me a minute. I should have plenty of that somewhere. Can't believe I... You want to see something cute? I just found my cat. Hey, little kitty, what you doing up there? Oh my God, you're so cute. You're so cute. Sitting way, way up. Okay. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm going to erase it now with this stuff. Here we go. No more fooling around. See, this is a math equation. I mean, at least that's the way I see it. I don't know what the equation is. Now I have to see what all these that just came out. I'm going to go and take my red pen and go from the center here and go over here. And then I'm going to take my red pen and go over here. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm just trying to figure out 2, 4, 2, 5. Okay, this would have to be separated a little bit more. If this was the roulette wheel, this would have to be different, but I'm not going to make it that way. I'm going to just keep it something a little bit simple. This would go to here. It would go to here. It would go to here, and they would all link. They would all link. So we have the first link between all of them. This is the center of all of them. So we connect 1 to 2, and then we connect 2 to 1 and 1 to 2. And at the same time, what's happening over here? What's happening over here? So I'm just trying to see. So now that we would do this, oh, see, I went 2 spaces over here. I went 1 space here. I went 2 spaces over here. Now this has to come out over here. This would have to be here. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I hope I got that right. Did I get that right? So if that would have to happen, and this would run itself over here and run itself over here. So since we're running it this way, our next objective would be what? One over here, here. I know it doesn't look too good. Let's fix that up. Let's make it look a little bit better. Take away the lines that I added in. Take away those lines. So now we would connect into here, and this would connect into here, and we can connect this. So now we connect that, and that, and that, and that. And now we've got all that connected. I mean, we can do it on the other side, but the other side has to go a little bit further back. If you take a look to one side, right, you have X and X together. You've pulled 2 triangles over each other. It looks like almost a building, and you're just going down. So if I would continue this design to the opposite side now. Okay, 1, 2, 1 there, and 1 there. And then I would continue it. And I'd connect that there. All I would be missing, really, okay, is putting another center. Wait, would that be the center? Did I get that right? I got to see if I got that right. Go from here to here to here to here. 1 dot, 2 space, 1 space. Did I get all these spaces right? One space, 1 space, 1 space, 1 space. Oh, here's the line over here. The meeting point is the line. Here's a 1 separation. Here's a 1 separation. Here's a 1 separation. So there is no point. Somehow this is the end. I'm just trying to understand. So the body is being built from that side, this side up. It's like when you take a look at it, really, okay, it's part of a crown. Okay, you see the division, the top has 3 points to it, right? And then a crown. And then there's the bottom. When you see the Star of David, it's showing you its reflective side, right? Maybe we should take away its reflective side, and maybe we should just split it down the center over here. Sets of 3 maybe this way. Okay, maybe I should have separated a little bit more. I have to play with the design. Roulette shows me the division of numbers. As the separation, they're all rectangular. Monopoly shows me the same thing. This can be just the body, part of the body. I know I have to create multiple boards. No design ends without repetition. So we're going to jump over that now. Another thing I just want to go is to God sent help to bit. I don't know if he sent help or he sent help to bits and pieces, you know. Butterflies in the skies as we go, yes. So I'm just jumping off a few things. I'm going to get back to it. So first of all, 2015, and I've been talking about this for a while, is the orphelin, the orphans. Okay. 77 times 75 is 5775. 3760 is the partway mark of the year 2000. 2000 and 3760 is 5760. Hebrew time. Orange moon. The orange is made up of yellow and red. Remember color combinations. So this would be a difference of 2015, which are the letters TO. Tobit, Tobit. B is actually 13, is the male IT, it is the plugin. 2 can also be 2 bits. It can be 2 13s. 2 can be used in many words. 2 bit equals 29, the birth of the B world, of the BIT, which is the split world of alpha, just like I showed you on the last page. You know, they always ask you in the alphabet, they go, YZY. Well, here's 2 Y's upside down. You can almost see it like the baseball field if you want. We got the infield and we got the outfield. Let me extend it just a little bit. I didn't want to connect them together. So now we got the infield and the outfield. We've got the batter's box set up over here. Right, we've got the foul line with first base running it up. We've got the bases over here. I didn't want to run it that way. We're going to run it this way as a base. Not really sure which way I should run the base over here. That's a little bit too big to be a base. And then we've got the base over here. Whoop, camera's backwards. Anyways, I'm going to put the camera the other way. And this is home plate, and we're pitching from over here. So we have to understand we're pitching to M, M3, depending where you are. It could be, oh, look, number 3. So I'll say, oh, if it's number 3, I must be sitting over here. Wait a second. Where is it? Got something blocking my camera. Okay, here it is. Sorry, the camera's bent in my hand. I didn't see it. So you would see, hold on a second. No, it would be, yeah, it'd be like that. I think because I'm backwards with my camera. You say, oh, look, 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 number 3. Well, if it's number 3, then you're sitting behind the plate. And then if it's the letter E, right, you're sitting, the letter E, I think you're sitting towards first base. And then you see it as the maybe the M, you're sitting in the outfield. You see it as the W, you're sitting behind the plate. You see it as another one, you're sitting from right field. So now we have the position. If everybody tells me something different relative to this, they're just telling me where they are. That's all. Location, 10:20. It's the countdown. Where's departure? So the IT system. And when you go to begin, forget about B. Take away the B, it's Agen. Because in counting to 2015, I begin with A and I end with E, A and E, arts and entertainment. When I count to 20, I leave A out. There is no A, and I count everything else. So this one would be BF. This is where the piano comes in, because in the piano, if I believe and I am correct, or if I am incorrect, okay, this is where there is no black key to the right of the B or the F. And this is my 2015, and this will be 45, and this will be 35. Electric Company, to the passage in the sun. Bring it on, the spirit. Bring on the cycle of man. Bring it on, creation of the gateway. Bring it on. This is where we are. It's all about them making us happy and sending out likes without the opposition, because the harder you are on what you choose to like and where you put your time is what the matrix is going to let the altar system know in advance of your choice. When the altar system knows in advance of your choice, they will know how you feel, and the system will tend to make a movement saying, the population, the people, they're not happy. I see it now. Wait a second, I see all the likes and everybody's smiling and fooling around. They really have to learn. They really have to know. The universe is a rough place. We have to teach all the minds. We have to put them down as deep into hell as possible so that they can wake up and save the universe, so someone can save it with them. As long as we don't stop melting the cheese, we can survive in our bipolar universe. Because when it gets too hot and the fans work too hard, causing the ice to melt, cooling everything down, slowing down the fans, letting everything freeze up. The information network. Don't waste your breath. Don't waste your breath. I can't think anymore. Don't mix me up. I'm having trouble as it is because you won't explain it to me exactly. I see so many situations while you only see so many in yourself, but not enough to understand the situations I can see and understand. You have to be more expressive. I guess that's why everybody's on the channel. But you just stop just like that. Don't give up for me, honey. Okay, so now that we did this thing in baseball, the other thing about baseball, and I will get back to what I was talking about, is first you're in the on-deck circle. Okay, then you're at the plate. Then you go to first base, second base, third base. And should you be so happy to come home, you have 2 home plates and 3 bases. That is your connection, 2 and 3. And then you have the 7 option of 4 balls, 3 strikes. And at the maximum point you will stand before your nerves are on edge is at 5, because 6 is the action pitch. You are either going to strike out with 3 strikes, creating 30 if it was in bowling in the 10th frame, not the 10th inning, because that would be extra innings. 10 and 11, 21. So I'm thinking baseball. So 1 base, you stand on 1 P, which is the half-life. You go to 1 base, 2 base, first base, 72, second base, 60, third base, hold on a second. First base, 72, second base, 60, third base, 58. What is home plate? Home, H-O-M-E, Mars, Earth, equaling to 18R, H-O, home, 8 and 15, the heavens of Mars, 23 and 18 equals to the magic 4114, R-U-N, run. R-U-N, run, 39, 49, 53, the magical 53, 5 times 3, 5 plus 3. Because once you have 5, inside of 5 is a holder of the light of 6. See the center dot inside 5 connected to the 4 dots of 6, which the inverted to 6 is 1. So when you have 5, you have the light of 6. 5 and 6 is the student. 5 times 6 creates 30. Baseball created by Freemason, just like all sports. Okay. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Somebody created it. I'll tell you one thing. It was created by somebody. And whoever was created it, there's a certain society that, oh my God, I'm a graduate because I created it. Somebody in the line, the message gets to, into one of the berths. It's not always a direct message, but it's a direction, like a key into one of the berths. You get him into your university, your student, and he teaches you part of what the key is. And then you can go into that direction because you have worked to gain the key of knowledge. Okay. But you have to use it for the right reasons. And we have to be either for or against, objective to it, or they just make us all happy, make us believe like Pinocchio. We all walk around telling the lies of truths, believing that everything we say, just because our ego is one above us, because so many people have used something in this world that they said would be no harm, and it is the words they speak that are injected onto us that make us believe and make us feel, no matter how strong you are, okay, it would impulse you to make a decision, a rational decision, because of things you have heard. Not everything that you need to believe, but you have to understand the difference of the reality and the possibilities of the reality. According to reference, whether it's Webster's, whether it's the encyclopedia, whether it's Wikipedia, whether it's on Bing, whatever alter media you have heard or learned this reference to, or you have learned it at first hand, whether it seems real or it was recreated in the situation on purpose so you would believe it's real. Just like at the magic show, Penn and Teller. Everything is the illusion. Zion is at the end of that word. So we did 5775, did we not? I just want to get back to 5775. Also in 5775 in creation is DC. This will become DC Moon. And this will become the Christ Electric Company, Herbie. Whoop. Herbie, VW. VW is 45 in the alphabet. The reverse is 5 and V, which is E, and W, which is the 23rd letter, and D, which is 4, which tells me about the Fox Pass, which will tell me about the Fox Pass of 66. And the reason for this, because D and E in the alphabet, okay, in French, as D and E, it says the word of. The word of is the 15th and the 6th letter, creating O and F. It is 21, telling me the cube. Now, the cube is the passage of 66. Why? 1 times 2 times 3 equals to 6. 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals to 6. So now where is the passage? The passage is 80I. I really don't want to get into this because it's my interpretation of something. Okay, I will tell you that all zeros do equal to 6, by the way, and all 6 values equal to 21. And the reason for that, when you add 1 through 6, it equals to 21. 1 through 6 is 1 through 6 is part of a story, and then it's 7, 8, 9 equals to 24 equals to 21. Total is 45. This is the house planet of the E world. And it stems out through this little thing over here. So for those who don't know and might be the first time, every side has a possibility of having at least, what they show us on these dice cubes is no more than 6 dots on each side. Reverting the opposition through the light will interdict that the 1 dot center, okay, that is not there will reflect on the other side. So what you see as a 2 on this side, you see as a 5 in its reflection. On the 6, if we get this right in the light, right? I don't know why the light is now reflecting it the wrong way. Okay, we now have a 7. This is your only 7. Everything else will be a 5. Here is a 3 and 2, 5. Here is a 2 and 3, 5. Here is a 4 and 1, 5. So you do notice the 4 and 1, 5 and the 2 and 3, 5. Is there a difference? Yes. The opposite of the 2 and 3, 5 is the 5 itself. And the opposite of the 4, 1, 5 is the 3 itself. So the story is explanatory. And to note that because there is a possibility that there is a dot everywhere, just by turning the dice this way, I now have a north-south dot in the 2 and 8 position to where it's this way, where I got. So it shows me I can get 8 with 1 opposition. But in reality, there's no more than 7 of a possible 9. So there is 9 areas to each side. 9 times 6 equals a 54 area dots. 54. 9 times 6 equals 54. Now, when you take this dice cube and you want to find number 9 is on every side, but it's explained differently. On one side, it's 1 and 8. 1D, 8V. You notice they're both in the same family. D is the 4th letter. V is the 22nd letter. 2 and 2 is 4. We have 2 and 7. We have 3 and 6. We have 4 and 5. We also have 6 and 3. So the repeat and the pass is right over here. Why? Because the numbers invert over here. And then after 6 and 5, we now have a 5 and a 4. 6, okay, we now have a 5 and a 4. See, here we had a 4 and a 5. Here we had a 6 and a 3. We do not have any more. It ends right over here. This word, these numbers together say love. Love in the sun, creation of the angel. IR 20, countdown to 9. This is your birth of IR. 29 and 27 equals to 56, the student of 3. This over here is now 9, 11. 27 is red. Red 27. Yellow 29, giving us the orange 60, the son of time. If you want to go son of time, we're going to go 47 and 13. 13 is the bar mitzvah. Okay, run batted in. There's other things that link to it. I don't want to get to it. This stretches out to be the spirit. This stretches out to connect to the angel. The mathematics will end up at 39. It'll be 28 and 11 equals 39 minus 11 equals to 17. We're now on Earth's hue because of how we get to 17. We can either get there through high 89, 2 to the power of 3, 3 to the power of 2. There's so many things to just go over. There's so much building to do. What direction are we going? So anyways, Highway 80 in the States took over Highway 66. This is why I use that. We were talking about 2-bit. We went to number 53. This is where Quebec is. This is all about